worked for many years. I've been married to that man for 22 years. I didn't know anything about her. There's no legal marriage. There's no anything about her. He didn't tell me anything about her.
All right.
She gives him no happiness. She gives him no peace. They fight every day. Sometimes it gets abusive.
Were you
So
there?
why will he want to confide
Were
in
you
her?
there?
He tells me everything, and I could see the marks you gave him.
Really?
Yes.
In the court of common sense, no lie survives.
You're here today because you're suing a woman for her husband's property. You know, I don't really get it. Can you shed more light on the story?
I am suing a woman for our husband's property. I'm not a mistress, I'm a wife. I'm here to give my kids the opportunity to get their rights from their father. They bear his name and they carry his DNA. So I think they have every right to participate in his wealth.
Wow. Well, this is Mogul's People's Court, where the truth is always revealed. I wish you the best, and we shall talk after your court hearing. Thank you. That's that. You are here tonight because a certain woman is suing you over your husband's property. Can we have the details?
Yes, thank you. My name is Mrs. Alimat Ayodeji. This lady here sued me because he said she's my husband's second wife. Yes, my husband died suddenly. And at the burial, the woman just showed up with children, saying she's also my husband's wife. And I've been married to my husband 22 years. She is trying to inherit for the man that lied to me, hide her like a cockroach under the cupboard. So she and those children deserve nothing. So I don't know why she sued me. I don't know.
Well, welcome to Mogul's People's Court. So the truth shall be unveiled. I wish you the best with your court hearing. We shall talk after the court hearing. All the best, ma'am.
Thank you.
The truth unmasked. Now we watch as the litigants make their case before Judge Mugu. No camera tricks, no performance lawyers. Just two people, face to face, with justice between them. This is not a place for noise. This is where lies collapse. When the facts clash and the gavel is watching, only one side will walk out with dignity.
This case is between Miss Amaka Amina Ayodeji and Madam Halimat Ayodeji. Miss Amaka, are you in court?
Yes.
Please step forward. Madam Halimat, are you in court? Please step forward.
All right. Thank you so much. Good to see you in court. Madam Amaka Aminat Ayodeji. That's a little bit of a weird name. Are you Igbo or are you Hausa or are you Yoruba? I'm just curious.
I'm an Igbo woman.
You're an Igbo woman?
Yes.
Interesting. How do you, I guess that would be a story. All right, you're here. You have brought Madam Alimat Ayodeji. I'm assuming that you guys are related somehow to court. So what is the story? Why are we here? Talk to me.
Thank you, Judge Moore. I'm here because I met a man called Ola Ayodeji, a typical Muslim man. It was love at first sight. We fell in love. I met him at Kano.
Okay.
When we fell in love, we dated for some months. Then he told me he wanted to marry me because he loved me so much and I gave him so much peace and happiness. And I told him, I am Igbo by birth and I'm a Christian. I came from a Christian home. He told me he would love to marry me. I told him that, how can we do it? Do you want to meet my family or how do you want to marry me? Okay. He told me that he would like me to convert because he cannot marry me. He's a typical Muslim and he will want me to convert. And I didn't see anything wrong with it because of the love I had for him.
He told you have to convert from Christianity to Muslim.
Yes.
All right.
Although
how did your family take that?
My family didn't take it well. My father almost disowned me, but he fell in love and he got married. So this is my own chance to fall in love and get married. I don't think they have to oppose my opinion.
Okay.
So I converted and we married under the Islamic law, under the Nikah law.
Where did you get married?
We got married in a mosque, and an imam got us married.
Was any member of your family there?
Yes, the members of my family there. His best friend was even there, a very close childhood friend of his was there.
Okay.
So after we got married, he moved me into a house in Zaria, a very big mansion, because he was very wealthy. He has the money. So he told me that, but before all this, my lord, I forgot to mention this. He told me he was married,
Okay.
but the marriage wasn't good.
It's the story every man tells every
Yes,
girl. I'm not happy in my
the
marriage.
marriage wasn't good. The
It
woman
doesn't
wasn't,
fail. It's a formula that works every day.
the woman wasn't
Well done.
giving him
Okay.
a happy marriage.
Okay, so you are the one that will give him the happy marriage.
Yes.
Very good.
So he told me that he wouldn't want to introduce me to his wife because she's a cankerous woman and she's very jealous. So I told him, okay, I'm good with that. Anything
She's
you
very,
want
very jealous.
for me. Anything you
And your
want.
Yoruba women don't play. I know my wife is jealous, so I won't be surprised, but go on.
Anything you want, I'm willing to do it. So
Okay.
when we got married, I was living in Zaria. He will come monthly time.
So he basically told you to become a more like a
Yes.
secret wife.
Yes,
Really.
but
Okay.
I am not a fully secret wife.
Okay.
Some selected people in his family member knows me, but not all. I'm not just a public wife. That is how I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
So he comes once in a while. I had my first pregnancy. I gave birth to a very good baby boy after a year of the marriage. Then after some years, I had my second son.
So you have two sons?
Yes, I have two sons. They're very
Okay,
balanced,
congratulations.
a good
Okay.
boy, very intelligent children.
Yoruba children are smart. I know that.
Yes.
But go
So
on.
my husband who comes monthly to spend time with us, I won't say he was a fully dear father, but he was a good father. The kids love him. The kids he talks to them, even though he's not around, he calls them on phone and he talks to them. He was a good husband to me, a very good one. He opened a business for me. Life was going
All right.
well.
Okay.
and
Okay.
everything.
Loving man. Two
So-
sons. Yeah. Go on.
My son just clocked 10 years, my first son. And he had an accident and he died. My husband died. He lost his life. So I wasn't aware of this because he wasn't with us. He was with them.
Okay.
So I heard the news from his uncle that knows about me.
Okay.
So his uncle called me and told me that, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Sorry about that. I understand. Guys, I understand how traumatic this can be. Let's give her some time. It's okay, madam. It's okay, madam. At least he left you two sons. Okay. Sorry about that.
His uncle called me and told me that my husband was dead.
Okay.
That they wanted to bury him because under the Islamic law, you bury your dead quickly.
Okay, that's true.
So I had to prepare my kids because my son was even preparing for an exam, but I had to prepare them because it would be wrong for them not to see their father before he goes to the grave. So we came, he gave me the address to their house. I came, coming in, like I said, some selected family members knows me, so they welcomed me. And then the ones that didn't know me were asking who I was and everything, and I explained to them, like, look, I've been married to this man for 10 years.
Did you go with your kids?
Yes, I went with my kids, 2 of them.
Okay.
I've been married to this man for 11 years, and I am here to know what happened, to know how my husband died, so my kids can pay their last respect before he got buried. Then, the mother of my husband, which I haven't met before, but I've met his sister, was shocked, which I don't know why she was. Maybe he didn't tell her about us. So she was shocked, but she looked at the kid, were carbon copies of the man. So she told me to sit down. Other people were like asking me how did it happen, and I explained to them. So they told me to sit down. So she came outside, and I greeted her with politeness as the first wife. I know my place in there.
Okay.
So I greeted her, they explained to her, and she was like, no, that she's the only wife. And I'm like, please, let this kid go in and see their father corpse and kiss him goodbye for the last time. She was like, no, that she doesn't want me there. That that they should kick me out of the house. They should chase my kids out, that she's the only wife, that I'm an imposer, that I'm a gold digger. So I said, ma'am, this man is not even up to 72 hours he died. Let my kids let's go in and see him. Then we can talk about other things. She said no. She pushed me out. She was shouting, going from left, right, and center. She said that if I don't get out, that she's going to do something outrageous. My kids were scared. My own first son, who was 10, had to kneel down and tell him. As little as that boy was, he knew what was going on. And begged her that I just want to see my father. That him.
Okay. Sorry to hear. I know this is traumatic for you. So,
she
said she doesn't want to see you.
She wouldn't. She even chased me out. Not just out of the compound. She embarrassed me. She tore my clothes. She said I was a slut, somebody coming in to take where I don't belong. She had to chase me out, took a stick and chased us all the way out of the street. My car was packed, but I had to send someone.
Okay. I know this is traumatic, and I really don't want to dwell so much in the trauma of this, but I can understand the first day. She see you guys for the first time. It sounds, I'm going to ask her in a minute her own story, but I want to make sure I get your story correct, because you are here for something. So after that, after the burial and all that, then what happened? Did they call you for the sharing of the property of the man or the children? So how did we end up here?
Thank you, George.
Yes.
So when all this happened, after some days, his uncle called me and told me that they wanted to discuss his properties and his wealth. That since I had 2 sons, I should come, that there will be something for them. So I didn't bring my sons along this time around. I came alone because I didn't want them to go through the same thing.
Okay, that is smart. So you came alone?
Yes.
All right.
So when I came, again, the mother welcomed me. Some selected people that knowed me welcomed me, but when she saw me, she went crazy. She said, "What am I doing here? That I'm a gold digger. That she's 100% sure that her husband will marry someone like me. That's why am I here? That she was just saying all sorts of things, and she chased me out again. This time around, she chased me out with a knife.
Wow. Order. All right. So they didn't give you anything. They didn't give your wives your children anything. Or did they
She wouldn't even let them. She didn't even let me sit down to know if there was something for my kids. She chased me out with a knife.
All right. So what do you want now? Because
all I want is because I'm not a mistress. I am not a gold digger. He married me. He married me fully. He has been taking care of my kids and I for 11 years. He has been a father and a good husband to me. All I want is our own rights in what he has worked for us, for his family. I want a right there.
Okay. Sorry for your loss, and I hear you. I get you. Madam, I understand. I understand.
Order.
Okay. Madam Ayodeji, let's hear your side. Like they say, you're a Yoruba person. They say he's a very useless old man that hears one side and makes a decision. Judge Mugu is not a useless old man. In this court, there is only one Mugu with common sense. Judge Mugu. Every other Mugu will. So let's hear from you, madam. What's the story?
Thank you, Judge Mugu. My name is Alimat Ayodeji.
Okay.
I married my husband. We wedded in court.
You wedded in court?
Yeah, we had a court marriage. And we started from nothing, when he has nothing. We had a life together. I have 4 good, beautiful daughters with him. I stood by him.
You have 4 daughters with him?
Yeah.
No sons?
No.
Okay.
I stood by him through thick and thin.
Okay.
This,
Just compose yourself. I get it. So I understand. This is traumatic for. That's why I don't like this type of cases in my court. But it's here. It's traumatic for everybody. So your husband passed.
yeah.
What happened? Because this woman has dragged you to my court.
My
Saying that you don't want to
husband
give
died
yes.
suddenly. And we were at home that day. She just came, she just appeared. I didn't know her from Ada. I don't know her. My husband didn't tell me about her. That maybe he has someone somewhere or children somewhere.
2 children, you never got any inkling?
No. I don't have any idea. He didn't tell me anything. Even when he was on sick bed, he told me many things, but he didn't tell me about her or her children. She just showed up with children, saying she's also his wife. When? Why? Where?
Okay. But what about the uncle, the brother of your husband? Because I have this affidavit here saying he was aware that he was married.
They didn't tell me anything. They didn't tell me anything about this lady. I don't know her.
His elder sister knows about
Excuse me. So
okay, I'm listening. Okay, so but now that the brother has confirmed that they were aware that they were married,
sir,
in a mosque.
My husband didn't tell me anything about her. She and those children deserve nothing.
Okay.
This is what I worked for many years. I've been married to that man for 22 years. I didn't know anything about her. There's no legal marriage. There's no anything about her. He didn't tell me anything about her.
All right. Madam, when you got married in the mosque, I know that that's not court, but they will give you some kind of paper to show your marriage. Do you have anything?
Sir. I will have pictures.
Okay,
I have pictures, I have
now
DNA test, everything.
All right.
Order!
Okay. Okay.
Order!
Abdul Karim Tijaniya Mosque. So they didn't marry because even I have the affidavit of of your husband's brother or uncle who said he was at the wedding.
I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know anything
and
about that.
And they are aware that he had 2 children. Did you see those 2 kids?
I saw them.
Do they look like your husband?
I don't care. I don't care.
So that is not your issue right now.
That's not an issue right now.
You don't want to recognize them?
No.
Okay. Your mother-in-law also swore an affidavit that these are the children of his son.
Sir, you know all the old women. If you tell them anything, you tell them, they will accept. Once she told them that she is the wife and she had a son to her son.
All right, but she
sir,
has a
all this
certificate
is happening because
marriage.
I don't have a male child. All this is happening because I don't have a male child. Because I don't have a male child.
Madam, I get it, and I understand how traumatic it is. But now that she has been able to, she has even offered the children for DNA. The DNA certificates are here. It's not an issue whether she's the child, whether these children are the children of your husband or not. So I'm now curious. If your husband had a secret wife, and men do that. I get that. They do that. It's unfair. It's not right. But they do that. You got married in court.
Yeah.
They got married in the mosque. She had 2 children. Why are you refusing her any part of the inheritance?
Because I don't know. Because I don't know her. I don't know her. This is not justice.
About her?
But when now that your mother-in-law, your brother-in-law, and DNA evidence is saying these are the kids of your
Because this lady brought male children to them. Because she's not a male children.
So you are saying because the male children don't count?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay. There's a reason why
this is justice.
I understand, madam. You are the one in the house now. You are the one with all the property in your hands now. All she's asking is justice for herself and her children. But I hear your point. You don't know them. They just showed up. Now you don't want to share anything with them. And because you only have girls, you feel that they're just trying to oppress. I get all of that. There's a reason we ask you not to come to court with a lawyer. You are going to be your own lawyer because we don't want any lawyers coming to complicate everything here, ex parte, injunction, blah, blah, blah. So, madam, you have dragged her to court that you want your piece of the inheritance of your husband for yourself and for your children. Do you have any question for this, madam?
The truth unmasked. Now we watch as the litigants make their case before Judge Mugu. No camera tricks, no performance lawyers. Just two people, face to face, with justice between them. This is not a place for noise. This is where lies collapse. When the facts clash and the gavel is watching, only one side will walk out with dignity.
You are going to cross-examine that yourself. You have up to 2 or 3 questions. I'm going to let you do that. Do you have any for her or no?
Yes, my lord.
Please go ahead if you have any question for her.
You said you have been building with your husband from scratch. How come you couldn't calculate every move he made?
You are very stupid. You are very stupid. For that question, you are very, very stupid.
I was married to your
Ó ti
husband
ya
and he
wèrè, orí
didn't
ẹ̀ ó
offer
ti
to you.
dàrú,
Why?
orí ẹ̀ ó
Because
ti
you
dàrú,
gave
ó ti ya
him-
wèrè.
You gave him no happiness. He came to me
You
for
want to reap
happiness.
where you did not sow, right?
He came to me for happiness. You gave him no happiness. He said it himself that he regretted marrying you.
It's not your fault. It's not your
You
fault.
gave him no happiness.
It's
You
not your
gave him
fault.
for happiness.
It's not your fault. It's not that caused all this. It's not your fault. I don't know you for anything. Who are you?
This is not bullshit. Don't be a mugu. There's only one sensible mugu in this court. That's Judge Mugu. Every other mugu will. Don't collect in my court. Do you have any more questions for her? You get your first question. Everybody slow down the tempo. Do you have any other question for her?
I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
Your husband has been taking care of us. You refuse to accept evidence. I've been married to him. So now he's dead. You think or you feel that what my kids and I deserve is to starve to death because you knew nothing about me?
I don't know you. And I don't want to know you or your children.
All right, madam. Okay. Do you have any more? No, those are germane questions. Do you have any more? You have one more if you have any. Okay. All right. Everybody just stay cool. This is a very emotional case here. Madam, okay, it's your turn. Do you have any questions for her?
Yes.
Yes.
My question is, where were you when me and my husband are doing all this, starting from nothing? Where were you then?
I was young. I was young.
Chasing someone's husband up and down, right?
I didn't chase someone's husband. He came to me. If you had given him happiness, if you had given him peace, I'm
So
not
he told you that.
spoiling him every
He
time.
told you that.
He
I didn't give
need
him
to tell me
happiness,
that when
right?
I came to your house, I saw it myself.
You saw it.
Yes.
Okay. Second question. Does real wives sneak around like a chick?
I didn't sneak around. At least some of his family members know me.
Really?
And they accepted me. And I gave him 2 boys.
Third question. Did he ever take you to his family or attend any function with him?
Well, we went to Maka once. He comes to my family. His brothers visit me. His uncle visited me. When I gave birth, his sister came and stayed with us for a month.
Really?
Yes.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
All right. Do you have any more? Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. My dear panelists, this is one of those emotional talking one. Here we have a wife who's been with a husband for 22 years, had 4 beautiful ladies, and now the husband had a secret wife somewhere with 2 young boys. How do we do this? Do you have any questions for any of them before we go into decision time? Yes, Mr. Consumer Specialist.
Amaka, I have a question for you. You said you were a Christian girl.
Yes.
Why did you so readily marry a man that was already married and you knew?
Thank you, sir, for that question. I believe where there is love, there is no boundaries. I am a Christian girl and I fell in love with a Muslim man. He was older than me. I accepted the fact. But I don't see a reason why I should use because of my Christianity not to be with him. And two, he was unhappy in the marriage. He even told me he wanted to leave.
Guys,
He told me he wanted to leave, but fortunately...
sorry, madam, I can barely hear you because I have some judges at the back. Do I remove the robe and give you people? Don't be a mugu. Sorry, madam. I apologize.
Yes, my lord. He told me at the beginning that he was going to leave his wife. But unfortunately, he didn't keep that promise.
Oh, he said he was going to leave his wife?
Yes. So how is it my fault that all this is happening? I was already married. I couldn't leave the marriage.
But that was one of the oldest tricks in the book, right? Men say, I'm leaving my wife tomorrow. Until it's 11 years, they are still leaving their wife. And they are collecting. Men are mugus, I swear. But it's okay. Do you have any other question?
Yes, for Madam Halimat, so sorry, you married a man who shared his income. If resources were split, don't you think the inheritance should be split?
Thank you.
No,
And if money was not involved, would you be fighting so hard?
no, sir. We work together to get those things. So I cannot share with anybody. It's for my children. We work for it for my children. I can't share with anybody. Not even our children. Our children.
Wow. Wow. All right. Thank you so much, madam.
Order!
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Madam Dagogo, this is one of the reasons why we have you in this court, because we are now having tradition, culture clashing with Orishirishi here. Do you have any questions for them, ma'am?
Yes, Judge Mugu.
Yes.
Madam Salimat, right?
Alimat.
Thank you. In our tradition, a man can marry more than one wife. That's our tradition and African way of life.
Most likely. But he married her in court, just so that you know, understand that he didn't marry according to tradition.
I do.
Okay, just being sure. Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
Are you rejecting your co-wife?
Sorry, ma.
Hold on, please. Are you rejecting her because...
Can we please hear my panelists? I know all of you want to be Judge Mugu, but trust me, it's not easy to be a Mugu. All right, please, madam. Can you take your question again, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking, are you rejecting your co-wife because the news is embarrassing to you, or you are so selfish and greedy not to share your property with your co-wife?
Excuse me, ma. She's not my co-wife. Point of correction. You see, what I want you to know one thing. I'm a Muslim. Before my husband died, if he told me, call me and say, see, Alimat, I'm somewhere outside there. Told me like that, or tell me, or anything, I will accept her and the children. But my husband did not tell me anything about her.
I see. Maybe he was afraid that you are going to bring knife. Like
How would he confide in you?
All right, do you have any more questions for them, madam, so that we can move this forward? Yes. Yes.
My dear Amaka or Aminat, of course, our tradition allows polygamy. But why didn't you insist the man should introduce you to his family and your co-wife? Why were you kept in the dark?
Order!
Ma'am, if my husband has chosen not to introduce me to her, I wouldn't blame him. Because this woman, in fact, my husband runs away from my home to come to my home.
Really?
She gives him no happiness. She gives him no peace. They fight every day. Sometimes it gets abusive.
Were you
So
there?
why will he want to confide
Were
in
you
her?
there?
He tells me everything, and I could see the marks you gave him.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, let us be sensitive to the sensitivity of this situation. And don't be mugus. or you will collect?
Please,
Mr. Adubo, thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
Do you have any questions for them?
Of course.
Yes.
Let me start with Madam, is it Ramoto? Or
Halimat.
Halimat, okay. You were wrongly, you were wrong emotionally. Good. But legally, your husband supported them. Do you want to suffer these children because of what their mother, or because their mother was not announced? Or it was all these things about justice or revenge? I want to know.
Thank you, sir. I can't accept her. Because my husband did not tell me about
Sorry,
her.
is it about justice or revenge?
This is not revenge, sir. I don't know her. I don't know anything about her or her children. Sir, I cannot share that estate with her. I cannot.
Thank you.
It's what I worked for
Thank
years.
you. Thank you. I understand.
Just came from nowhere.
Thank you. You are
To
still in
read
court.
is not so. What does that?
It's okay. It's okay. For you, Madam Amina, you were loved, actually. So why did you decide to be a shadow marriage, only for you to fight for recognition today in the public?
Why now?
Your Honor, I was never a shadow marriage. Like I said, some selected family members knows about me. She chose not to know. Now, let me give you an example. When I had my first son, she had a daughter. Her daughter was barely a year. Her husband left her and spent 6 months with me. Couldn't that tell her something? Couldn't it? I was never a shadow wife. I was his wife.
And you have a ring
And
to
who
prove
did
it.
he take for business meetings? Was it her? She built the business, but who did he represent in the business? It was me.
Really?
Dr. Adugo, are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
All right, all right, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to move this forward. This is a very, very sensitive case. And it happens, sorry, madam, I'm so sorry for your loss here. You know, because this is exactly what happens to a lot of marriages in Nigeria. We have seen where even pastors, a big pastor, we saw the other day where a big pastor in one of the biggest churches in Nigeria, if not the biggest one, died in a plane crash, and all of a sudden, there's a whole new family. Another wife with 3 kids in Abuja, and another one with 4 kids in Lagos, and they never met each other. And so it's not a funny thing, gentlemen and ladies. Because when that man dies, he leaves tragedy, pain. Everybody is pain. The wife of 22 years is here crying with 4 beautiful daughters after building a house, a home. The second wife, 2 children, 2 boys, is also not happy because she's cut off from the family. It's not a joke. And this happens. It's a big problem. And because we are mixing tradition with traditional marriage, with Sharia marriage, with a court marriage, everything is messed up. And then to make it worse, most men don't write wills. So let's look at the 5 Mugu sense that everybody can take away from here before I even decide on this touchy case, because there are kids involved now. It's not just the wives now, but the wives probably will never become friends. That's how these things play out.
I don't know what to tell my children. I don't know what to tell them.
Madam, just calm down. Let's get to the bottom of this.
What to tell them. Calm down.
Let's get to the bottom of this. There are 5 Mugu senses we can learn from. This is a serious matter.
the 5 common sense commandments. Now let's listen to Judge Mugu as he delivers the 5 Mugu cents from the case before he gives his final verdict. Forget the shouting, forget the trending drama. Judge Mugu breaks it all down with 5 powerful lessons. Truth wrapped in culture, wisdom sharpened by experience. These are not opinions, they are survival tools. 5 Mugu sense-filled laws for a foolish world.
Number 1, under Nigerian law, custom, and even Marriage Act matters. If the deceased married under the Marriage Act is called the monogamous marriage, like the one with Madam Alimat here, any second wife is not legally recognized, whether it's in a mosque, whether it is in a shrine, whether it's in a court of law, it is not recognized. So neither she nor her children can lawfully claim the estate unless the man provided for them through a valid will or a valid gift. This is Mugu common sense number 1. I'm not talking about the instant case yet. I'm talking about what the law is. Because many of us get deceived, like my sister here, where the man says, I'm a Muslim is allowed to marry many wives. No, you are not if you did a marriage under the Marriage Act first. If you never did that, then this won't be an issue. A Muslim is allowed to marry up to 4 wives or more even. Or somebody who married under the native law and custom. You can marry as many wives as you want. So all she would have needed to do is prove, as she has done with all this stuff, that she was married. Then we have no issue. But if you married under the Marriage Act, if you married in courts, Muslim, Christian, whatever, you cannot marry another wife. That is what all of us need to understand, those of us in court, those of us who are watching this. Because if you're a second wife and your husband is lying to you, that because he's a Muslim, he can marry more than 2 wives, he can marry more than 3 wives, you are going to be on your own when he dies. Unless he provides for them. Number 2, any man that does not have a will, you are living away, you are leaving your family in disarray. They will chase themselves with juju, they will chase themselves with cord, they will chase themselves with cutlass. You have already seen the signs of it. She brought out a knife at one point. It looks like a joke. After she finishes crying here, you don't know what she's going to do. She's a Yoruba woman. They don't let this stuff go like that. No, seriously. So men out there, men in here, your number 1 priority, if you can't keep your what is that man call it? What your bola? The other man, I have to make it funny a little because it's getting, people are crying in my court and it's and I'm not the one making them cry. Typically, I'm the one that make them cry. Have I done anything today? No. But it's an emotional thing. Number 2 thing is that if you die without a will, you leave your family in chaos. Everything you have built, you know they can bear this if we can't resolve this in a way that is satisfactory to both of them. All those properties, all those businesses he has, he can shut down for the next 20, 30 years. Seriously. Especially if they go to our regular courts, if they say Judge Mugu is not satisfying them, they want to take this in on appeal. It happened to one of the biggest lawyers in Nigeria that Nigeria has ever seen. How many of us have heard of Rotimi Williams before? F.R.A. Williams. That's the best lawyer we ever got. They are still fighting over his property right now. It's been more than 30 years that he died. They couldn't share his estate because his children were lawyers. He had a lot of lawyers, even sons among them. But from different mothers, they were fighting about that estate because the man did not do a will. Most of you in this court are young, but you will have heard of Okotiebo before, the first minister in Nigeria in your history. He died in 1966, right? He was the richest man in Nigeria. He used to borrow Nigerian money. But his estate, they are still fighting on it till today. I personally know those who are involved, some of them. His houses in Ikoyi, his houses everywhere, they became what they call Aoro. Do you know what they call it? Because nobody can live there. There's injunction everywhere. It's why I don't like lawyers. So all those properties that he amassed, his children could not enjoy because he did not have a will. or your will is messy. Some of them even have a will, but their will is messy. It allows lawyers to get in. So that's Mugu sense number 2, write a will. If there's a will, we won't be here talking all this long English. Because the owner of the property will decide how he wants to share his property. Oti share and on here, everybody will have to collect and go. And when you're going to write a will, number 3, make sure, in fact, instead of just a will, if you have this kind of situation, give your property while you are still alive. Children number 1, this one will be your own when I'm dead. Children number 2, this one is called a living will. You write it down. This house is for this person. This land is for this person. This land, whatever. Give it to your lawyer. Give them possession if you can. So there will be no drama. That is Mugu sense number 3. Number 2, number 3. Secrecy does not automatically cancel legal rights of the children. Because now we are going to the children. The status of the second wife may be murky. I think she's probably going to collect when I get to my judgment. But we are talking about what all of us can learn here. The innocent children, madam, whether you say you don't want to see them or not, under the law, they are still entitled to recognition and inheritance under Nigerian law. As children born outside marriage have inheritance rights. Whether the marriage to the mother or is valid or not valid is irrelevant. They are children. There are no bastard children in Nigeria. There are only bastard parents. So if you cannot control your husband at home, or as you are a husband, you can't control yourself, the children that you have outside, what do they want Amaka to do? She has 2 kids. No matter how you guys fight, and your fight can keep fighting. Those children, they will collect in their father's property. That is the law. Number 4, secrecy breeds suspicion, but the law is the law. It is not right for husbands to go and have children out of wedlock and not tell their wife, because the wife said something very important. He said, if the man had come home and said, I've had a child outside, she probably won't be happy. She probably will cry a bit, but she will have to accept them because she's a Muslim. She wouldn't even be following them to be arguing this marriage act. She probably wouldn't even know that the other marriage is irrelevant, but she will probably be better. But women will do this, and we just do boom as if nothing has happened. I talked about a will before. I'm going to say it again. Dying without a will is an open invitation to family war. I think I mentioned that number 2, so I'll leave it there. And finally, proof of relationship is critical in inheritance claims. You are lucky that at least some people know about these children, and we thank God these days there's even DNA. So they can test the child, she can insist even when it's all done, I want to see the DNA. And maybe that can then make her say, okay, they are the children of my husband. But I don't think there's anything you tell her that is going to make her accept. Which is why second wives out there, this is my last advice out there. I'm going to leave my wife tomorrow. It's the oldest trick in the book. Men perfected this since the time of Adam. Don't let him tell you that. If you are going to leave your wife, leave before you sleep with me. Make that clear. Or after you have slept with me, you have to make your wife know me. Or you do something that will make the wife know you. Cuckoo cause trouble. Especially once you have had a child. So that let the wahala be done while the man is still alive. Otherwise, you're going to look at the embarrassment they give you. That will drive you out of the burial of your father's children, of your children's father, in distribution of property. They wouldn't have done that if you had forced the issue. But now I have a child, I have a second child. No, your wife must know about these kids. And if he doesn't want to play, you call madam. They do it in America, by the way. Akata will call your wife. In fact, even the one that has not had child yet, he will tell your wife, I have not seen your husband for 1 week. What's going on? He used to come and sleep with me twice a week. I'm not joking. So boys they've learned to respect themselves in America. Girlfriend, side chick will call your wife and say, I've not got my fix for this week. You are keeping this man too much. He said he doesn't love you anymore. They will help you explain to your wife. All that lie that you have been all that lie that you have been telling. But seriously, wives out there, you need to learn how to force the issue, especially when things have gotten that serious that you're having a child. Some will learn, some will not learn. But I've got a case to decide right now. So, after listening to both parties, the law, customs, and common sense, I find
The verdict that shakes the room. And now Judge Mugu is ready to give the final legal verdict, wrapped in simple common sense. All arguments are done, all excuses exposed. Now, justice lands like thunder. This is where fairness roars and foolishness finally falls. One verdict, one voice. Judge Mugu has spoken.
that the deceased gentleman, Mr. Ayodeji, or Alhaji Ayodeji, was married to the known wife under Marriage Act, which by law is strictly monogamous. It doesn't recognize any other marriage, whether under native law and custom, whether under Islamic law. So whatever your husband I have told you, he lied to you or is ignorant. Amaka, I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's the fact. I also find that any other marriage by the deceased, including the one to the secret woman, is void and legally invalid under the Nigerian Marriage Act. It's the law. I feel for Amaka. I like her a lot. I feel she's been a great wife to the dead man, but it is what it is. So you don't need to cry, man. You don't have a rival. You don't have a rival wife. You are the only wife that is recognized by law. But this is where you must start crying again, though. The children produced from the secret affair, though born outside a valid marriage, the marriage that produced them is not valid. They remain legally recognized as the man's biological children and are fully entitled to inheritance under Nigerian law. So the ruling is very clear. That's my finding. The ruling follows.
No.
So this court rejects the secret woman's claim to share as a wife. She's not legally a wife and is entitled to nothing as a spouse. She's at best, under the law, a side chick who gave the man 2 children. The court must also recognize the 2 children as legitimate heirs. They are not bastards. And orders that the estate be shared among the children of the deceased, including the 2 children from the secret woman. The 6 of them. And in as much as the man has not provided a will, they will probably be shared equally, the property. However, before that is done, so that you do not come and scam even the church, the court orders DNA paternity testing to confirm. I've seen the affidavits. I've seen all of that. DNA must be done to confirm that the claim, that your claim of the children being that of the man is genuine. And if they are confirmed, they will share equally with the children of the legal wife.
No.
And finally, I advise Madam, I advise everybody to refrain from emotional fights, as the law does not punish children for their father's infidelity. Madam, stop claiming to be a wife. As far as this is concerned, claim for your children. Your children have the right, and I'm sure your children will take care of you. Madam, you are going to take heart. It's done, it's done. You are still the wife, but you got to share. That is my ruling, because in this court, we have to balance common sense with the law.
No.
That is my ruling, and I so rule.
In the court of common sense, no lies survive.
Now the litigants talk to the court reporter after the verdict. The ruling has landed, but emotions are still flying. Some are healed, some are hurt, some are just confused. We catch them raw, unfiltered, and unforgettable as they exit the court of common sense, Mugu style.
You've lost full control of your husband's estates. Do you have any word?
I've lost him once. Now, I lose him again. To secrets. This is not justice. It is charity for strangers. But I'll protect what's left of my home. And I'll keep to the memories and the shame.
Sorry, ma. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear all of this, ma. I wish you the best in life, ma.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Wow. Well, that's justice for you. Victory?
Yes. But I did not want her to fight. All I wanted was for my kids to be seen. This should be a lesson to all women out there. No matter what happens, the truth will always surface. Even though it takes a coffin to crack it open, the truth will always come up.
Well, congratulations anyway. I wish you the best in life. So, that is it.